Hey, good morning guys, how you doing? It's Friday and I'm off. This is just after the snow, so I decided I'd get out and do a little fishing. As you can see, the snow has the water extremely murky, so I'm gonna get out and try to see if I can catch a few crappie. Hey, but before I do that, a couple people on the channel asked me, hey man, why don't you do a segment on the boat? So I'm gonna do one. One of those people was my brother. He wanted to know, he's just bought a little boat like this, kind of wanted to know I had it set up. So shout out to my brother Edgar. Hey, this is what happened, man. So I made this little trolley. My other boat, I used to just drag it out. So I actually got this from a guy on YouTube who made it. All you can see is I got a 2x6 here. I put kind of one of these bolts in. I bolted on some wheels, got these from Harbor Freight. And that's it, man. Now this thing here works wonders. So I take a cargo strap, strap it down. There's a motor you guys saw that I introduced, and this is a boat. So I'm going to show you guys through the series kind of how I put the boat together and what it looks like. As you can see, these wheels work wonders, man, for this little boat. Before I'd have to drag it. Now I just roll it down to the water. Much easier than dragging it. Plus, this boat, for some reason, they didn't do a good job with the plastics. It's much thinner than the one I had. So there it is. You guys can see. I'm always giving these guys a little shout out. Buy a bunch of stuff from that. For those folks who want to know what type of boat it is, Bass Pro Pond Prowler 2. They had an older version. This version, a little more sporty, I think. Looks a little more bad boat kind of design. So we'll see what happens. So then, all I do, this off, take that off, pull this out. Launch process. Now we're going to kind of show you how we set it up. All right. So we'll start with the outboard first, since we already got it out. I got my little rubber mat, help keep my feet a little warmer. They're not sitting right on that plastic that's sitting in cold water. So we'll put that in a minute. But we get the bad boy locked in here. Get it mounted and centered. Tighten down. Tilt it just a little. Get it out of the way here. That bad boy nice and secured. So tilt it back a little bit. On those motors, make sure you keep the fuel shut off cut off, so you don't want to start leaking fuel. All right, get these, put them in here. Oh, by the way, you guys kind of asked me about these things. So all I did was take some PVC pipe, Put a T here, put 2 short pieces here, 1 long piece here. Because these holes aren't perfectly sized, you got to grind this down just a little bit. I actually still need to grind these down some, but once you get them grind here, just got me some cheap rod holders, put them right there. That's how I get my spider rig. So I marked them right and left. That way I know, because one of these holes was just a little bit out of specs, a little bit bigger than the other. There we go. All right. Also got my power plugs, so we'll hook the battery up. Secure that in here. Hook this bad boy up right there. Negative, positive. Make sure we got some power. Front seat in. I was doing 1 seat. Decided to do 2, so I'm not walking around this thing. Just a matter of putting 1 more seat in here. Looks like nobody's out right now, so we'll at least have a good slow launch, I think. So I actually have a 55 horse trolling motor, but I have it rigged for the back, so when I go out to some of the other lakes, I need a little more power from the back. I do the 55. I'll probably, after the season, change this back, put the 55, 45 back there, just because I don't fish 2 people a lot. And the other places that I fish, I can actually just get across the water without having to do much. I got these rigged so my fish finder and everything's powered into one. So I did a splice here. Not the best looking splice, but it works. My Velcro that I had here isn't sticking anymore, so I gotta get me some better Velcro. But right now, power plug here keeps me inside of the boat there. Get that connected. Always check it, make sure I got power. There we go, got power. Hook my fish finder up. So bad boy all mounted up. Actually spin it. I like to keep the adjustment knob in the front, so if I have to do something a little different, we can do it. I love this mount, man. I got that. All right, just clean this bad boy so the screen's nice and clean. All right, we got that off now. So today, I'm gonna do a little bit of both. I figured the water would be murky, so I stopped, picked up some goldfish, just in case the bite's a little more difficult. So I'm gonna fish jigs on one side, and a goldfish, and the same on the other side. So I have one of each. We'll see if we can't dial some fish in today. It should be a good day. We'll find some crappie. I don't know how many, how big, but because I know this river produces, I am not worried about getting skunked. Might be a matter of how many we catch. So I'll probably set both of the goldfish to the outside and then the jigs to the inside. Not sure what that is, but looks pretty gross. Anyway, we'll get that off of there. My signature pink chartreuse jig. I'm thinking about buying me a mold, making my own. Maybe getting to where my boy Cam is, selling my own stuff. I have fished and caught a lot of fish with this jig, so no reason why I can't do what someone else is doing and make my own. I always give them shout outs to the company. Great Southern Crappie Pros. Those guys, man, customer service is good, delivers quick, and they make some good products. So if you guys know them, you can tell them I gave them a shout out. I love to partner with them. I love crappie fishing. They love selling crappie rigs. So I think we make a great team. That's just me. I'm an Army guy, so I do things meticulously. You might ask, hey, why do you keep walking back there, just do them all at once? I'm kind of a system, process, methodically, let's do it kind of guy. So it's all good. It's all good. I actually got a few degrees, so I'm not probably as dumb as you might think. So I'm just one of those guys, man. Okay, so this is kind of the basic configuration of the boat. Got a nice little spider rig thing set up here. But I am an Army guy. So one of the things that we always talk about is constantly improving your foxhole. So I started out kind of normal, just boat. I made the spider rigs, kind of went up from that. I rigged all this up. I went I have a Lowrance that I use when my buddy Raj is back here fishing. I went up to Humminbird's Helix 7. Nice unit, still getting a little used to it, man. I love my Lowrance. It was just a 5, a little smaller, not as clear. Got this, I upgraded to my 2 horsepower 4-stroke. People say it doesn't have as much power as a 2-stroke. I wouldn't know, don't have a 2-stroke. This is the first outboard I've ever owned. Got that. These are not the seats that come with this boat. I bought some new seats. Actually, I got them as a Christmas gift. And I was so excited, I was gonna go fishing the next day, left my seats outside, and as you can see, chipmunks, birds, something got to them. So put all that crap in here, put this here. I don't think I'm gonna need it today. Actually, you know what? I know I'm not gonna need it today.